Good morning, guys. I'm a little bit hyped this morning, not gonna lie. In about 50 minutes, and right down the road from me, there is gonna be 2 level 3 raids on the local gyms. So like the new gyms launched yesterday and the raids are already rolling out to, I think now currently, as of the time of recording this, level 21 and above can now participate in raids. I'm super psyched. I'm gonna head down there now. I'm really curious to see if having higher gym badge level on raid gyms will give you any benefit for the items that you get back at the end of a raid. No idea if it does, but I know that one of those gyms I've already started to level up my gym badge, so I want to go down there, play a little bit before the raids actually start. A few people have been posting about the raids on Facebook, so I think the one near me is going to be fairly busy. At least 10 people are pretty keen by the sounds of it, so I'm gonna head down and get ready, get excited. I'm like trembling. I'm really excited for this, so gonna head down now. So there's still around 30 minutes until the first raid starts, so I'm just gonna try and level up my gym badges for the 2 gyms closest to me. And also in the space of the time walking down here, a 3rd gym has announced it's gonna have a raid as well. I think it's a 2nd level raid. So I'll see if I can hit that one as well after the first 2.
Those dark ones should be good first, should they?
Yeah, dark
I'm only worried about the first one being dark. I think it'll go again.
Oh, right.
The whole lobby. I'll just leave whatever's preloaded and
What happens?
I don't know.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck. That's alright. 22,000. That's alright. That's alright.
Is everyone in battling now?
Yeah.
Started on that.
I was selecting a Pokemon.
Hey, I've still got like 3 plishies in me selection.
Halfway down.
Yeah, it's already halfway.
How many times will we let the battle event?
20 at a time, but you can keep going. It lasts for a while. Like if you miss the first lobby.
It'll regenerate, I reckon.
This is just like bloody like the big bosses on
Very quick.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
Rather than 6 gold
Yeah, you can play by yourself,
Oh,
and it's
so
gonna be like
lucky I got that right.
to do something.
Oh, Team Bella.
Hail Bella!
At least you've got like that, there's no premier balls if you've got
Okay.
Mine bugged out, mine didn't let me in.
You should be able to keep going, it doesn't explode or anything.
Only 1,600. Seriously? Ah!
One hit up.
He jumped up over it. Come on, get in there, get in there. Up.
Simply amazing. HP blown away.
That is.
Psycho cut focus blast.
89%.
That would be, yeah, like 80.
That's useless. Get in the ball!
Did you guys get it?
I'm still trying to catch it.
Should I use the gold raspberry bin? Because I can't. He's still getting in. I don't want to run out of the balls.
Yes.
I know.
Oh no.
Woo! Oh, yeah, but you're under 30.
I'm not catching him. Gigantic.
How many balls did you get for it?
I got like 10 or something. Oh, I got him. I was only a couple balls left to go.
Yeah, I got different appraisal of you.
I look at them.
Makes it
Please something good. Please. Seriously?
What is it? I'm
Just in group fight.
Oh, there we go. It's got aiming at. Oh, just a shiny Gyarados. Oh, the crap's not dying as quick as I was hoping.
Oh, really? I've only just got
These are heavy slams. A lot of heavy slams. No TNs. Sorry? You got 2 charges.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I've got a giant lag.
Oh, I've got a screenshot now. Big contribution to. Yeah.
I would save it.
Expect any less than now, then I'm not leaving the line. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, you're gonna play for again.
Yeah.
Because
please,
I'm gonna get myself into trouble.
Counter heavy
No, I
slam.
can't. I'll say it.
Strong. This is your fault. Complaining about your strong.
Simply amazing. HP, just an impressive attack. Blown away by its stats. At least 98.
Catching something.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it was level. The Alakazam was level 20.
The better stats are
Wow.
coming.
Awesome, I need to
Everyone
get
seems to be getting stronger above.
Oh, 97.8.
No, I was going to say mine's got to be at least 96.
That's
It's a wonder attack. Woohoo! Bullet punch dynamic. So the raids this morning went really well. The first gym that we went to, there was around pretty close to 20 people. I think it ended up being 14 people battling at the one time for that gym, so it was an absolute cinch to get the raid Pokemon out of that one. So that was an Alakazam, done and dusted pretty quick. The second raid Pokemon was a Machamp. Once again, there was still around 10 to 12 of us there. The screen recording will actually say how many of us were there, but once again, really quick to battle that one out. A few of us then pressed on up to another like double gym that had 2 raids going on pretty quickly. Both of those ended up being Magma, so I don't know if that was just a coincidence that the 2 gyms really close to each other were Magma. There was only around at that stage 2, 4, close to 6 of us, still pretty easy to take down. So the first 2 gyms were a level 3 raid. The second 2 gyms, being the Magmas, were level 2 raids. And then for our final raid, we went back to another local gym, another level 3 raid, and another Alakazam. So that one was a higher level Alakazam and a little bit harder to take down. One of my Pokemon actually fainted, whereas for all the other battles, nothing had fainted. So, but still, once again, really easy working as a team. A few things we did figure out, and not sure if they're glitches and things like that, but some of the people that I was playing with were able to use their free raid passes twice. So yesterday they were high enough level to spin and pick up a free raid pass, used that raid pass in one gym, spun another gym, got a free raid pass, and then used that again. So I know there's been a lot of stuff written around only being able to use 1 raid pass per day. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's, you know, if you have one from a previous day, you can still use it in conjunction with your fresh one that you get from the new day. Yet to see, but one of the girls that was with us was able to do that. I purchased some raid passes so that I could, I only picked up 1 free one, so I purchased some raid passes for the other 4 raids that we did, as did most of the other people with us. One guy, Mike, got really unlucky on the first raid. The raid boss took his gym raid pass, kicked him out of the raid, wouldn't let him rejoin, and then on the next gym that we battled for the Machamp, he paid for a pass, spun it, got a free one, but had already taken his one that he paid for the second battle. We got in, we beat it, it was all fine, but then that Machamp hit every single Premier Ball away, so he couldn't catch it, which was really rough. So little bits and pieces like that seem to be still glitching out with the new gym update, and hopefully they become a bit more stable over time. In terms of bonuses for the Premier Balls, you seem to get a bonus based off whether you are the gym holding if you are the team that's holding the gym. So everyone that I battled in today, they were Valor. So everyone that was with me was pretty much Valor. They all got a bonus for being the controllers of the gym, like your team controls that gym. You get a bonus for how much damage you do into the gym. So if you put out more damage, you know, as Team Mystic does more damage than Valor, you'll get a couple more Premier Balls than the teams that you beat or out damaged. And you also get a bonus for beating it, for surviving and beating the gym, so beating the raid boss. So that will all equate to how many Premier Balls you get. When you get into the bonus challenge of catching the Pokemon, you know, don't save those Premier Balls. They don't hold for the next raid battle, so you can't go like, oh, I only want to like throw 1 and then save my other 6 for next time I encounter a boss. You won't get that option. So there's no harm in spending all 10 trying to catch that raid Pokemon. The golden raspberries, I would say hang on to them unless you really want that Pokemon. Like maybe if it was a Blissey, I'd probably use the golden raspberry on it. But at this stage, I would hang on to them for a little bit, hang on to them until maybe legendaries are going to be announced later in the year. But I've already got, I think, 13 golden raspberries, so I don't know if I'm going to need to hang on to more than 20 at a time. So use them at your own discretion. In terms of items that were dished out, I'm not sure if there was a bonus in that, you know, you get more items if your team owns the gyms. It really seemed as though everyone else was getting a higher quantity of items as opposed to me. I was one of the only mystics there, and I was only getting really revives and a couple of little bits and pieces, whereas other people after our 5 gyms had close to 12 rare candies and some TMs and things like that. I'm currently sitting at 1 charge TM, 1 fast TM, 6 rare candies, and I've got 14 golden raspberries. So I don't know if that's just pure chance or if I ended up with less items just due to my team not being in control of the gym. So more teething things we're going to figure out as we go along. The 6 raids that happened in the one area, so in Wall's End there were 6 raids at pretty much the same time. So over the course of like 2 hours there was 6 raids active. I don't know if there's been that higher density everywhere else in Newcastle or internationally. I don't know if this is going to be the norm for how many run at a time, but I think 6 was crazy, like it was a lot on at the one time. But it was really fun. But yeah, that's all the info I have for raids at the moment. There's still a lot of you know, questions unanswered. Also, we were thinking, we had read in a few places that after a raid that the gym that was in control, all the Pokemon would be kicked out and flushed out of the gym, but that didn't seem to be the case. One of the girls that was with us at the start, before the raid started, had a Pokemon in one of the gyms. We did the raid, went around and did the other 4 raids, came back, and that raid was completed. It was all, you know, timed out and done, but all the Pokemon were still in the gym, and those Pokemon are still currently in that gym about an hour later. So I don't know if that's a glitch or if they're not going to get kicked out and flushed after raids, but we'll wait and see. Massive shout out to April, Jillian, Rob, Les, and everyone else that joined us for the raids. These 5 to 6 raids, I think they stayed on and did the last raid. I came home instead, but yeah, thank you guys. It was a really awesome day and good to hang out and actually, you know, spend some time with trainers. I don't think I've actually spent time, you know, socially with people playing this game since, you know, since the release and the massive walks at the break wall. It's been pretty dead on the social side of things unless you have your tight little knit group. So it was good to, you know, play with different members of different teams and still be going towards the same goal. So I'm still going to be working on my like overall new gym system like breakdown, and figuring out what's going on there, on a new video for that. Also my videos from Supernova and stuff will hopefully be edited and done by the end of this weekend. So have a great one guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!